Welcome to what we call the Kingdom Culture. This is where we talk about everything godly, everything Christianity, and we look at people's lives and we have a chat with them to be able to find out how they were able to manage and maneuver life to achieve whatever success or whatever level of success they have right now. My name is Obus Bezali Brodo, and I'm your anchor for this. And we have today a very unique personality. The first time I saw him, he told me, "Oh boy, I have released over 20 albums." I laughed and laughed. Tell me, make welcome none other, the one who God has blessed with a powerful song and a new song coming up. Solo URETE, the Super Ebio Master. You know the shop was your things on the entire voice.
Bless God.
Okay, so we talk about CB. We discuss and how did you start actually music? I know you started from children choir, you moved into the church and the rest, but you also were singing with somebody, as a mentor or whatever. How did you start?
I started from the village, and I was following this man of God, my mentor, evangelist, the man of Fano. It was, we moved from village to village, from village to village.
Which of the village now? Delta? From Delta State?
From Delta State. From village to preach, during Thanksgiving, and I was following the man. That's how I started.
I know they are from Muzere. I know you are from Muzere.
I'm from Muzere. So
correct.
Play. I never even believed one day I would be a gospel artist. I left Muzere, then I came to Lagos, and my mentor, Ima, they came for a recording. They did the first one, and they want to go back with the clap. So they were looking for me.
Okay.
They were looking for me. So they looked for me, and we went to the studio for the clapping.
The guy get dry hand, his hands when they clap, you're not fire.
So that is my first experience in the studio. I just go there to clap. But before then, I've been singing in the church.
Okay.
I've been singing in the church. And from there, you go back to the studio again. I started doing backing.
So I want to do something. I'll be cutting you short, because I want people to learn from some certain things that I know about you.
Okay.
You know, you did a song called Jehovah Overdo.
Yes.
How many years were you singing before the song Jehovah Overdo came?
Hey! Hey! The meaning of that hey, you may not understand. You know, I was doing my dialect song, the isoko song.
And I like you say you used to sell tape and cassette.
Yes, I do.
The guy get shop.
I do. Yes, I have two shops in Ajegule. I sell cassettes from there to CD, from there to VCD. All this year, every year we release a song.
So it's not just that you started today and suddenly the song Overdo came.
When I do Overdo, somebody call me from Benin. He said, "Who is this new man that just come to take over the mic?" I said, "Shy." I laugh. New person. I've been in the business for years. I've released my isoko song, 11th album.
Oh, 11th before Jehovah Overdo came. Whoa, 11 a number of crises.
It came to a time. One of my sons said, "So no, I pity for you." I said, "Why?" I said, "Well, every day you go to studio, it will not work, we still go back. I believe one day God will answer me."
How did the song Jehovah Overdo? I want people to know, because we spoke, we gist a lot. We have a place where we gist. How did the song Jehovah Overdo came?
Okay. I was seeing a place, and I don't know how to enter the place. I traveled to the village to see my mentor, my uncle. I told him that I'm seeing a position, but I don't know how to enter the place. I know Nigeria.
You were telling who?
My Oga.
Oh, so it means you were with your mentor.
Yes, I traveled home.
Okay.
I traveled home. If you look at that Jehovah number 2 song, the album started from Ogene. Yes, okay. That was the beginning of that song. So overdue was not there. I traveled home and I told my mentor, I'm still in a position, but something had to put me in that place. There's a vacancy.
Vision.
Yes, but something, I cannot just enter the place without a song. He said, Solo, neither. Neither. The very short prayer, what's the prayer? He said, Father, we have millions of songs in heaven. We have not sung. Give your son one.
So your mentor prayed
Yes.
a unique prayer.
Yeah, just
And you keyed into
to
it.
that prayer.
This tells us the place of mentorship,
Yes.
how powerful a mentor is. What would you say to people who look at people who they learned from? I know many people, I don't go church program like this. I've been in a church program. Before I sang, the guy came with his instrumentalist. I know that I don't want to mention his name so that maybe not feel embarrassed. And I said, please, can you play this song for me? And the instrumentalist and the pianist, they dropped their hand. They refused to play. And I sang without the instrument. When I came downstairs, the Oga came in and the Oga started singing my song to start with. A very popular artist in Nigeria, very popular artist. If you want to ask me personally, I will tell you who the person is. But his Oga started singing my song. So what would you say to people who look at people they learn from and they look down on them because they are now on top of the ladder?
That is a very, very big mistake for you to look down on your mentor. Because one of my friends said, is it because things are not going well? Category 5 is now advising category 1. Because you are number 1, you think your mentor is a nobody. There is no way, you can't be bigger than your mentor, no matter how big you are. Look at the Bible, we say, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We say the God of Elijah and Elisha. We don't say the God of Elisha and Elijah. We don't say the God of Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham. Because, okay, look at the life of Abraham. How many children Abraham had? How many Jacob had? Go even look at the life of, I'm bringing a point. Look at the life of Elisha and Elijah. I think Elisha did more miracle than Elijah. But Elisha is not the bigger than Elijah. So don't ever think because you are famous today, you are bigger than your mentor. No way.
Even Bible says greater work shall you do, but that does not mean you are bigger than
your father.
Yes.
So you must to respect, no matter how, you must to respect your mentor. I went home and he prayed for me, so need, and that's where the breakthrough came.
Now, if you want to be this.
So when I come back from home, I started hearing that word Jehovah overdo. Then I picked other 2 words.
Agbono, your language.
Yes, Agbono, the all-sufficiency. It's just 3 words. That's just 3 words. Joined together. You were in the studio now.
When God wants to turn your life around, it's just 3 words. I was in the studio. I did people didn't know I did bad cop with Solo on that song.
Even the verse, we did it together.
Yeah.
The verse in the studio, we did it together. So it was just God's inspiration.
I want to ask you this: what about people who charging for ministration? I know you have something you want to vent, but I just want to be able to direct it in perspective so that people can learn someone before we leave. Charging for ministration, and what do you have to say about that? And what else? Any other thing that's bothering you want to talk about? That the 1 million people who are watching.
One thing is that really I've been, can I say a victim? I don't know whether I call it a victim. I don't really charge. But the experience in not charging
is very costly.
If you tell a pastor, just give me anything you want to give me, at times you can't even go.
I know what of that, but I just ask you, I know what of.
So, because it's not really good for us to charge, but because of the experience they need. If you give them maybe open check to most of these pastors.
In the days of this young voice, they invited us to a
want
church.
to-
I don't want to call the
you want to
ministry
talk
in Oka. In Oka, I myself, Gordons and Festus. This young voice went to Oka. So they gave us transportation. We took the transport. We got there. The money was still half left. So we returned the half. Sister, this was what we used for transport. We want to return. They were shocked. Are they Christians that minister like this? Trust me, this young voice was it. And we returned the money. When we finished the 3-day program, they brought the money we returned. And I said, man of God, financial constraint. Please, we will reach you people. You can go back.
That's the end.
There are plenty. Big ministers. If I mention your name now, church go close for your head. There are plenty, but God still kept us alive.
And at times, you don't blame people that are charging, because if you just tell them, give us what you have, you can't even pay transport. You can't go home. So,
Okay, what is that thing that is really bothering you that you want to talk about Christian entertainment before we close it up, bring it to a wrap? What would be that thing you say really bother?
what I want to say is that one, the upcoming, and let me just talk about those who are there first.
The big boys.
The big boys. This area you want to touch,
The area I want to touch.
The area you want to
Now
touch.
new page entirely.
That is a new page. The area you want to touch is hard, because I don't know what is there. If God make you, you don't know tomorrow. You see, most of these big boys, they believe they are dead. They don't want another person to close to them, unless you're in their clique.
Okay, there's click in gospel music.
Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus.
I know, I'm just, so that I don't hear from me alone, I just wanted him to.
There is clique, and it's bad. Even you call most of these big boys, they don't even pick your call.
I have experienced it.
They don't pick
But it
your,
don't mean anything.
They don't pick your call. So
Everybody's
please, the gift is from above. So let us serve one another.
That's also the song, your latest song.
You are the
covenant keeping God. You were with us in fellowship today at RLR, and it was amazing what God unveiled through that song. Is he online yet?
Back to, but very soon he'll be online.
Fantastic. It's good to have you on that. Final word before we
I want to say, if you are an upcoming, things are not working.
They say they are not upcoming again, or they are promising, not upcoming.
Okay,
Promising. If you say upcoming, that means the not day up, they are still coming.
Okay.
Promising.
I've seen some of these artists. They have tried. They go to the studio, nothing is working. I want to tell you, I sang 11
albums.
Nothing was working.
He's the chairman of album releasing.
Even when I come from overdue, people say Solo is frustrated. That's what they're saying.
Sorry. Somebody, you were in a meeting, and they were talking about people who God have given songs and they have made it. And somebody stood up. We are not mentioning it, but somebody stood up as what did the person say?
Okay. This is another line again. First of all, the person said, no, we were talking, and I just, contribute. He said, who is Solo? Who knows Solo? I was angry. Who knows Solo? Then God gave me over. The same person in another meeting said, Solo have a hit song. Is Solo a hit man? I said, wow. Look at. No.
And ladies and gentlemen, another experience. We'll wrap up with one of the. We'll get him back again. Another experience. You went to sing for a governor, but somebody was blocking you. What happened?
Hey!
Grace differ, but when God is at your tongue, nothing will stop her. But I want you to hear this experience. It happened in Christian entertainment.
This guy, okay.
I don't hear that now.
So I was invited to sing for my governor of Delta State, 2019. And because they did not invite one of the top gospel artists in my state,
He was angry.
And he sent message to the organizers of the program. Why did they invite me? Why must they invite me am I supposed to be in that stage? You send the message to the organizers, and they showed it to me. Look at we, gospel artists.
Ladies and gentlemen, we beg to leave. We beg to leave our that. We will see you now again. This has been Kingdom Culture. You know what, go?
Let me just say this thing. I want to encourage you. If you have been trying and nothing is working, just
keep trying. Keep trying.
One day.
Keep trying.
One day.
One day they will take your name to your governor and say, why are you inviting him?
You have been saying something, say, Stamara go pronounce.
You go only take time. Stamara go pronounce your papa name.
You have time.
We go see you, Kingdom Culture. Join us at the Christian Talent Community PFAI Talent. We're doing something powerful. We're trying to create a structure, so that market will there for the ministry as we do. And so, those big boys. We thank God for their life, but you can be a big boy too. Like me and Solo don't be big boys. But they report, give governor. So you are invited. God bless you. God bless you.